Governor Crist, get out your pen and prepare to veto. House Bill 7189 will have its third reading and final vote today. All indications are that it will pass. Last night, proponents of this bill taught us all a big lesson. We get it. Our representatives are determined to blatantly ignore the will of the people.
Over 70 parents were denied their chance to speak at the Policy Council hearing this week. But speakers from the Florida Chamber of Commerce and the Council of 100 were ushered into the front row seats and were the first to step up to testify. Short view, money talks. Long view, voters make legislators walk.
House Bill 7189 takes money away from our classrooms, does not help teachers, removes almost all local control, and allows state government to intrude into every aspect of our kids' school experience. We are being micromanaged to death by legislators who are not educators themselves, and the truth is that most don't even have their own kids enrolled in public schools.
Lawmakers counted on Florida getting over $1 billion in federal race-to-the-top funds. That's how they would finance these reforms. But Florida didn't win. We are not getting the money. That loss will be added to the $900 million these bills deduct from our school budgets to fund the merit pay. Together, they add an additional $2 billion to our existing $3.2 billion budget hole.
That's not fiscal responsibility. What are they thinking? Florida is standing on the precipice of an enormous funding cliff, and our legislators seem determined to push our children right over the edge. Passing these bills might feel like a win to these officials, but in the end, it will be a shallow victory. 1.2 million children attend public school in this state. A ranking senator told us that each child represents 10 voters. You do the math. He said they can take you out. Well, he was talking about us, the voters.
Parents and teachers, we are part of a huge and growing grassroots movement. It's time to start doing some cutting of our own. Our elected officials need to put on their listening ears soon, or expect pink slips at the polls come November. Our representatives could have stopped this train. House Bill 7189 is bad public policy and will cost billions to implement.
Governor Crist has the veto pen. He indicated yesterday that he's reconsidering his support for House Bill 7189. He needs to hear from you right now.
Tell Governor Crist that we expect him to veto this bill and stop this madness. Those of us who are registered Republicans must tell the governor who we are. Tell him this issue crosses all party lines. He needs to hear this.
If there were ever a time for Governor Crist to step up, it's now. Actions speak louder than words. There is no greater motivation than the love a parent has for their child. Together, we can do this. Let's fund education now.
No distractions.
No excuses.